Picture this. It's a freezing morning. Your breath hangs in the air. You're already late. You turn the key, click. Just a lonely, stubborn click. No engine roar, no second chances. If you've lived through that, you know the mix of panic and frustration. Here's the truth most people miss. Winter doesn't kill your battery by itself. It exposes the damage that's been building all year. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the #1 reason car batteries die in winter, the warning signs most drivers ignore, and simple steps that can save you from being stranded. Even brand new batteries can fail when the conditions are right. Let's make sure that's not you. Stay with me, because in a moment I'll show you the one habit that can double your battery's life, and it takes less than 5 minutes a week. Part 1. Why winter feels so brutal. When it's cold, everything slows down. Your fingers, your phone, even your car battery. A car battery is a chemical factory. Cold weather slows those chemical reactions, so it can't deliver as much power as it does in mild weather. Around the freezing point, 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit, many lead-acid batteries can lose roughly 20 to 30% of their available power. Drop it to about -18 degrees Celsius or 0 degrees Fahrenheit, and you can lose up to 50 to 60%. That's only half the story. The real damage usually happens in the summer. Hot weather evaporates the water inside traditional flooded batteries, speeds up corrosion on internal plates, and accelerates a process called sulfation, tiny crystals that build up on the battery plates when the battery sits undercharged. You might not notice any of this when it's warm. Then winter hits. The battery's power output drops, and those hidden weaknesses show up all at once. So yes, winter is tough. But winter is the messenger. The damage is often months old. If you thought the cold alone was the culprit, think again. The #1 reason batteries die? It's something you can control. Enter the #1 reason batteries die in winter. Here it is, plain and simple. A year of quiet neglect. Not abuse, not bad luck, just little things that add up, especially summer heat, plus a lack of maintenance. Think of your battery like an athlete. If that athlete barely trains all year, eats junk in the summer, and then is thrown into a marathon in sub-zero weather, collapse is almost guaranteed. Corroded terminals. That fuzzy white or green buildup around your battery posts, it blocks the flow of electricity. Even a thin layer can choke performance. Low electrolyte levels. In traditional flooded batteries, summer heat evaporates the water. Low fluid exposes the plates, causing damage that often shows up months later. Short winter trips. Quick 10 to 15-minute drives with the heater, rear defroster, heated seats, and headlights blasting. Your alternator can't fully recharge the battery. Each short trip drains it a bit more. Over a week, you can end up in a deep discharge state. And here's a stat that surprises people. A huge chunk of batteries, up to 40%, fail with little or no warning. But there are signs if you know what to look for. In a second, I'll give you the before it dies checklist. If you catch just one of these early, you can save your battery and your morning. Part 3. Warning signs of a weak battery. Listen for these, watch for these. Don't brush them off. The engine turns over slower than normal, like it's struggling to get up. That's the battery begging for help. Dim or flickering lights at startup. Headlights or interior lights dip noticeably when you crank the engine, then brighten after it starts. You turn the key or press start and hear fast clicks or a single loud click. That's a relay or starter solenoid not getting enough juice. Strange electronic behavior. Radio resets, clock loses time, power windows move slowly, or your dash throws weird random warnings. Modern cars are sensitive. Low voltage equals weird gremlins. And the smell of rotten eggs. A sulfur smell can mean the battery is overcharging or failing internally. That's a sign to stop driving and get it checked immediately. These symptoms don't always happen every time you start the car. That's why so many people ignore them until the battery gives up on the coldest morning of the year. So how do you stop this before it starts? Good news, prevention is simple, quick, and cheaper than a tow. Enter Part 4. How to prevent battery failure. Practical steps. Step 1. Test your battery before winter. Ask for a load test and a CCA test, cold cranking amps. Many parts stores will test for free. This tells you how much starting power your battery can deliver in the cold. If it's borderline in October, it will likely fail in January. Step 2. Clean the terminals. Mix a little baking soda with water and scrub the battery posts and cable clamps with a small brush. Rinse with clean water, dry thoroughly, and tighten the clamps snugly. Finish with a thin coat of dielectric grease or petroleum jelly on the outside to slow down future corrosion. Step 3. Check the age. Most lead-acid batteries last 3 to 5 years. After year 4, every winter is a gamble. Look for the date code on a sticker or stamped on the case. If it's old or you don't know its age, consider proactive replacement before the first real cold snap. Step 4. Drive a little longer. Once a week, take your car for a 20 to 30-minute drive at normal speeds. Short hops don't let the alternator top off the battery, especially with heaters, defrosters, lights, and wipers running. That longer drive is like a full meal after a week of snacks. Step 5. Use a smart maintainer. If your car sits for days at a time, a smart charger, also called a battery maintainer, is your best friend. It keeps the battery at the right state of charge without overcharging. Look for one that supports your battery type, flooded, AGM, or EFB, and has temperature compensation for cold garages. Inspect the serpentine belt that drives your alternator. If it's slipping or glazed, your alternator can't recharge the battery properly. After starting, a healthy charging system usually shows around 13.7 to 14.7 volts at the battery. If you have a simple voltmeter, this quick check can reveal charging problems early. Most drivers skip one small step that can double battery life. It costs little, takes minutes, and protects you on the coldest mornings. Part 5. The overlooked secret of battery insulation and heat. A battery blanket or insulation kit acts like a winter coat. It helps your battery stay warmer and more stable, especially if you park outside overnight. In very cold climates, a thermostatically controlled battery warmer can be a lifesaver. It gently warms the battery so it can deliver power more easily during startup. In moderate winters, a simple insulated wrap reduces temperature swings and helps retain heat from the engine after you park. A quick caution: never cover battery vents on traditional flooded batteries and always follow the product's instructions. If your car packs the battery under a seat or in the trunk, use only the type recommended by the vehicle manufacturer. Want to go one level deeper? Protect your battery from heat, too. In summer, park in the shade when you can. Heat is rough on batteries. Limiting heat exposure now means fewer winter headaches later. Stranded is a feeling you never forget. A few tiny habits today keep you far away from jumper cables tomorrow. Part 6. Real-world stories, so you remember. I'll give you 2 quick stories you'll relate to. Aisha drives 5 minutes to the train station every morning. Headlights on, rear defrost on, heated seats on. It's winter, of course everything's on. She starts getting an occasional slow crank, then it goes away, until a 10-degree Fahrenheit morning when the battery taps out. The cause? Weeks of short trips and no time for the alternator to recharge. Her fix? A weekend 30-minute drive, a smart maintainer, and cleaning her terminals. She didn't need a new battery, she needed better habits. Now Mike, he's got a 3-year-old SUV, lives somewhere hot. In the summer, he runs errands in scorching heat. By fall, the battery is already tired from evaporation and sulfation, but it still starts fine. First real cold snap? Dead. The heat did the damage, winter exposed it. He replaced the battery, added an insulated wrap for winter, and parked in shade during summer. No problem since. Different climates, same lesson. Winter is the stress test. Preparation wins. So what's the quick checklist you can screenshot and follow every winter? Let's lock it in. Part 7. Your 60-second winter battery checklist. Pre-winter test, load test and CCA at a shop or parts store. Clean and protect, scrub corrosion, tighten clamps, add dielectric grease. Know the age. 3 to 5 years is typical life. Plan ahead after year 4. Weekly drive, one 20 to 30-minute trip to top off the battery. Maintain if parked, use a smart charger or maintainer. Insulate in cold, battery wrap or controlled warmer if you park outside. Mind the drains. Unplug dash cams and parking mode, chargers and accessories that sip power overnight. Listen for warnings, slow crank, dim lights, clicks, or weird electronics. Don't ignore them. Part 8. Quick Q&A. Myths versus reality. Is it bad to start the car and let it idle to warm up? A brief warm-up is okay, but idling for long periods wastes fuel and doesn't charge as well as driving. If it's safe, drive gently after 30 to 60 seconds. It charges better and warms the car faster. Do I need a bigger battery for winter? You need the right battery for your vehicle with sufficient cold cranking amps. Bigger